Hello everyone, welcome to Chapter 3 of The Lost Legacy. We're going to find all the collectibles here, starting with a photo. This is going to be the third one we will have found if you found all of them up to this point. And the first one is actually right where you start. You almost don't even have to move. You just have to rotate your camera slightly to the right, take a couple steps, and you'll have the icon there. Hit triangle, and that is our third one. Of course, you can check your status of all your collectibles, the progress. If you hit the options button, you can go in the statistics. Now photo number 4 is going to be a little bit later on. We're going to get inside a Jeep and we're going to go through a little tunnel there, follow the stream up here. Now you don't want to go too far here. Right at the very edge, you're going to drop down. If you drop down, you've gone too far, you're going to have to replay the chapter. So stay on the left side of the stream. Again, you don't want to drop down, which is just ahead here, and you're going to see a bunch of flamingos. Now if you go on the left side of the stream, you'll have the camera icon there, so go ahead and take a photo. And then we're going to take the Jeep, drop down into where the flamingos are, and you see the rock shaped like a ramp just ahead of us. Well, on the opposite side of it, in the water, is going to be our 8th treasure. So again, you can check your progress on the treasure by hitting the options button. There's actually a menu specifically just for treasure. You can also look at the statistics screen as well. So our 9th treasure in the game, if you've got all of them up to this point, is where you got to pull the doors open using the winch of the Jeep. Now a bunch of guys are going to ambush you. Once you've taken care of all of them, climb up here, and one of the guys you've killed will have dropped grenades. Now we're going to pick up the grenades, and there's a weak wall right next to us here. So we're going to hold R1 to aim the grenade, or just tap it if we want to throw the grenade willy-nilly. Break open that wall. That'll reveal the location of the 9th treasure. So after you pick that up, get back into the Jeep, and now we're going to go through the doorway that we've busted open here. And we're going to follow the stream once again. And it's going to kind of wind around a little bit to the left. Now we're going to look for 2 waterfalls. They're going to be on the right-hand side. You see one right in front of us. There's a second one there. Right between those 2 waterfalls, there's going to be an opening, a hidden path. So we're going to jump out of Jeep and get caught up by a little bush. And then follow this little path all the way to the end to find the 10th treasure. Now the next one's going to be a photo. This one actually took me quite a bit to find. I had to replay the chapter 4 or 5 times to get this one. But at the very end, where you got the large temple, and there's a water area that precedes it. If you go kind of in the center of this area, you will see the photo opportunity. You have to get real close to those before they'll even appear to you. So we're going to find our next item. It's a lockbox, our first of 21 lockboxes. All the lockboxes look the same, and usually they're inside of the back of a Jeep, or a truck, as we're going to see over here in a second. Now we're very close to where the previous one is. This is kind of at the end of the chapter. So we're going to come back up here, and there's the lockbox. You got to pick the lock, of course. So once you've done that, it'll open up the box. Usually inside of the box are going to be a weapon, a golden gun. There's a trophy for getting 30 kills with a golden gun, and a lot of rare guns that you want to use. Occasionally, you're going to see a treasure inside of the lockbox. Primarily, I think in Chapter 4, you'll see that quite a bit. All right, so moving on, we've entered the temple, and we jumped over to this wall and where you have to drop down into the Jeep. Nadine's going to move out of the way so Chloe can drive. However, we don't want to drive just yet, so immediately jump out of the Jeep, turn around. Over here to the left-hand side is the final collectible in Chapter 3. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check out the playlist of all the chapters for all the collectibles, as well as guides, all trophy guides related to the games. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.